Well, we is blurry. We is blurry. Okay, we're a little better. Boom. Okay, honey, come say hi to the people. Okay, you guys. So we just found out that we have a super chat and I'm not for sure how it all work. We just found out we have a super chat and all this other stuff, and we are excited. We hello. Okay, so this is what I did. Okay, we're doing a Q&A because we new to all of this. Hello, thank you. Hello, Miss Goddess 72, Mrs. Goddess 72. Hello. Okay, so we're really excited. We didn't want to come on when we found out yesterday that we have ads. You know why? Because we didn't want to get too excited. Because remember the last time I had cried? God say be anxious for nothing. So we wanted to come on and let you guys ask all of those that subscribes to us and have and get the super chats or whatever. We want to read only you guys' information. I like hold on, honey. Maybe the thumbnail will give us a pic. I'm learning still. Come on, take a pitch. Okay, take another one. Take another. Come here. So hello, Sheila. Oh, you're going to be making money. I don't know how all this work, honey. I don't know how all this work, but we got ads. So I'm learning. So I didn't want to like yesterday. I was like high-fiving my husband, like yay, you know. So I'm still learning. Okay, so only channel subscribers can send message. So I'm answering just you guys as I turn everybody else off because I want to welcome you guys in. You guys can ask us whatever you want to ask us. Be nice, be kind. We're eating too, so whatever it is you guys want to know, want to ask us, like we're be nice. We're here. Be nice. So yeah, yesterday when I found out, I ain't gonna lie, I was extra excited and I was like, oh God, say be anxious for nothing. You can't get excited. You cannot go on today. So that was me. So I don't know how it all works. Yeah, so if you guys have a question for us, let us know. I just made some fettuccine shrimp and fish. That's what I made. So ask us whatever you like. Be nice. If it's difficult, I'll tell you guys. We don't even answer that. But he over there. So if you write whatever you write, he can hear me. He can hear me read whatever it is. So how was you guys' day? What y'all do today? What's going on? What's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? I'm from Chicago, y'all. Sometimes it slips out. Well, I'm talking to y'all. Hold up. I mean, y'all can ask me whatever y'all want to. Let me listen to this. Oh, honey, I think I know what I want us to talk about while we on here. Somebody shot us over. Well, I got a couple of things I want to talk about. Somebody shot us over a thing that says that we should put a panel together and have talk with some single people, then talk with married couples, and then I guess you and I talk about what our opinions is. Yeah. So we're thinking about doing that. We're going to come to you guys, all those that are that are a part of us, you got, which is you guys. If you guys would like to be on that panel, let us know. Let me know where you guys at, and we could do a whole Zoom thing, and we all can discuss how it is being single dating, how it is being married, and so forth and so on. So I'm coming to you all first because you guys are a part of this whole thing that we're doing. We're gonna be doing a lot more. Trust me, we really are and is. So y'all get prepared, okay? But I want to put together the panel. I'm coming to you guys first. Those that are the subscribers to this channel will get access to stuff first before we open it up and let everybody else be a part of whatever it is we got going on. And then, honey, y'all, hold up. Now we didn't went on punishment. We was on punishment for a long time. There could be a possibility where we can go back on punishment. You heard me? You heard me? You heard me? Yeah, it could be. We don't know that yet, okay? But check it out. A pastor came on, went live with the woman screaming in the background and saying, somebody call the police because she hit me. This is a young pastor. This ain't done that. When we think pastors, we be thinking older pastors, right? Now he's screaming, talking about somebody call the police because she hit me. But she's screaming in the background. You threw water on me. And if you want to go that far, then you baptized me the other day. And the day after that, you and I had sex. I said, hold up. We go on punishment. The church is shut down. If they didn't catch up with the new age, because some of them didn't catch up with the new age in the beginning, right? To get the church going, right? They didn't know what to do, how to do. They lost their tags and tag members, and some of them was just up to no good, trying to get money, guac, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and the dip out of everybody. You see, you hear what I'm saying? There was no more for the corrupt pastors, not the good ones, was up there trying to get this guap, cheese, and their guacamole, chip, and a dip. Boom! Everything went flatline. They couldn't get the money. They couldn't get the cheese and cheddar. They didn't have their stuff together. Those that was already coming on doing the TV, TV, but the internet just blew, skyrocketed way up because this is what everybody doing, right? So now the church is back on board, and you still got the pastors doing the same thing, thinking that this is what you're supposed to be doing. I don't like that. Am I the only one that don't like that? How you still slick? You're not. I want to talk about this pastor. I want to talk about another pastor that was even on like listen to me, y'all. These are individual people, okay? That's all they are. These are people like you and I. They're people, okay? So they're not perfect. Stop putting them in a category of being perfect, okay? Don't do that. Don't let us not do that again. Pastors, whoever y'all are out there, man, y'all supposed to be setting some examples. Y'all say God called y'all to do this, and how y'all do it on the level and what y'all doing it. This ain't the time. Y'all know women's. When we step out, do we not step out? Do we not step out? No matter where we going, what we doing, do we not step out and look good when we doing it? Do we not? Do we not? We step out, we look good. We put our makeup on, we get our clothes together, we do what we gotta do, and that's all. Y'all stop enticing people. Some of y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all like, he sure is fine. Do the pastor got a wife? Oh, he ain't wearing no ring. I'm gonna sit a little closer because when he was talking to me, hey, darling, when he was talking, he looked at me. This Sunday, I'm gonna sit a little closer. This Sunday, I'm gonna wear something tighter. This Sunday, I'm gonna stand up because my shoes. I'm gonna do that little extra shout. Because you gotta be a certain way when you want to be a pastor's wife. You know how some of y'all be enticing people. I'm gonna sit on the front row. I think we talked about this a little bit with no panties on. You shaping up. Let me tell you something. The word said, when the man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing, right? He findeth a good thing. When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. If you up here, this is Q&A. If you guys are just now joining us, from my husband and I, but he's sitting over there eating when he's supposed to be sitting over here with me, so he leave me alone because he watches some movie up there, but he can hear me. Okay, so whatever question y'all have, you can ask the both of us. Okay, so where did I leave off at? This is the thing right here. When a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing, right? Don't matter who he is. If he find a wife, if he says, you know what, I feel like we got this connection. We here. Hey, I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And he goes after the woman that he wants. Y'all got to stop. Listen. Stop. It ain't the one that gives it up first, is the one that becomes the wife. That's not it. It's the one that he has the connection with that becomes the wife. Honey, help me out here. You already got your hat on. Which one is it? You sexy. You was out there playing the field. You was out there. Hold up. You was out there doing your thing. You was out there doing your thing.
It's about to be curtains for you, woman. It's about to be curtains. Nobody know who I am.
Okay, no, seriously, come here. Y'all see this? Y'all know he's sexy. Y'all see this sexiness. A lot of women was after you.
Not really.
If he don't stop cutting up, y'all, a lot of women was after him, and some of y'all are even on our pages looking at us and saying, oh my God, I couldn't have y'all. Don't stop playing with her. Honey, is you pressure right? Stop playing with her, honey. You know good and well. Look how sexy. How many women's? Okay, if you say what no women's after you, what's not really? What that mean? Couple hundred?
No, what that mean? Really like that at all.
What was it?
Just I was trying to find that perfect somebody, but I was looking in all the wrong places. So it wasn't nobody after me. It was me just
after them.
I wasn't really after per se. I was just trying to find the right person, but I wasn't.
Yeah, let's talk about your single life. Let's talk about this for a minute. No, carry on. Carry on. Anywho.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just trying to find the right person, and when you're lonely and everything, you just look for it in all the wrong places.
What's some of the places you looked?
Online, which is not really a good thing per se.
Name some of the dating sites.
I don't remember none of them.
Come on,
I really don't.
You don't remember none. You playing me to the left.
No, I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my wife. I really don't care.
No, I'm into this conversation. Look at me making a mess. Come on. Don't go nowhere. You should pull a chair up. Because honey, we want to know what men think. And some of these women are single and they want to know. Pull a chair up. Come here. Where you going? Yes, put that thing on pause. Hey, 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 put that. Okay, so you were on Give us a ballpoint figure. How many dating sites were you on?
Maybe I was on maybe like 3 or 4, maybe 5. But
Okay, I understand. Okay,
that was my,
time.
my single life. And when you single, you just you get bored, you get lonely, and it's like the same stuff everywhere.
What type of women did you meet on a dating site, and how was it? Like, how are the women on a dating site for you? I'll share how they were for me.
It was just weird. It's like,
darling, it was so good. I'm so sorry. She said dinner looks delicious. It is so good. Thank you. Okay, come on. How was it for you?
It was weird. Because even though you can talk to the person on and off, but it's nothing like talking to somebody face to face. So I really couldn't do it. It just.
How long were you on the dating sites?
On and off. It wasn't like steady flow. It was just on and off.
No, I mean, like, how many years were you on the dating site?
Probably through like half my single life.
Well, how long?
On and off.
Like, is it 3 years, 2 years, 6 months?
Maybe like 2 or 3. But,
Did you ever date them? Like, did you ever meet up with them and y'all go hang out?
No.
Why?
Because they were in a different state.
So you enjoy speaking with the people on the dating site that were in different states than where you were?
At the time, because it was when you go to the club and you're single, and you see the same people, and it's the same people, same stuff every weekend. It's just a different outfit, same people, same stuff. You get bored of that. You want to look for something outside of that, and then you get bored of that, and then before you know it, you just tired of the whole thing, and then just focusing on yourself and hoping you find that right somebody.
So you never got to meet with them, like go for coffee, go out to?
No.
None of them?
No. None of them.
So you didn't meet any of them in town?
Not at all.
None of them?
Not at all. And didn't.
Okay. So what was the conversation like? Okay, so because we know, let's be real.
It's just basically, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah, yada yada yada.
No, we need to be real. Because you know how it is. Send me a picture, and we ain't talking about the face.
It be like that. That's what the new trend now. Whatever. But it doesn't fill that empty void. You can get all the pictures in the world, but it wouldn't fill that empty void because that person's not next to you. That person's not even nowhere near you.
But doing the video chats and stuff, didn't it feel like?
No. Because there's nothing like waking up next to the most beautiful person in the world next to you.
But there are a lot of people on the dating sites.
And
they're going through all of this.
Well, that's on them. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own cup of tea.
But they're trying to find
coffee or whatever.
Did you ever like come close to like, I think I probably want to meet this person?
No.
No?
No.
People conversate. Let me.
I'm skeptical and picky at the same time. So, it's
people conversations can be because people like to send their representative before they send them out first. So when they talking to you and you meet them, they don't show you the bad parts. They're the representative.
But that just goes with online and offline.
Both.
Face to face or media or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna fake it until they make it, or they're just gonna pretend to be this person until they get like a good month in or two or something like that, and then start changing.
For men, when do you say, okay, I'm gonna let me out now? When do y'all start doing that?
What, let me out? Like what?
Like Put away your representative. Now I'm comfortable. Okay.
Well, that depends on the chemistry and how you feel about each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody play the cautious game when they first meet and everything, and they don't want to just give their all right away. Because if you do, in that world, this world, you're a sucker. Because you can't give your all on the first day or the first week. You got to take your time, get to know each other, ease into that. Okay. Now, some people just don't care. They just want to be in it for the sex, and then, all right, then, nice laying down with you. I'll call you, maybe.
Is that when they start hiding the calls? They get the phone calls that come in, and then it's like, you avoid the calls. Oh, I got that person calling me. I'm not answering. That's because they gave up the sex quick.
Run it back to me.
Okay, the avoiding of the phone calls. First, y'all talking, chopping it up, and all.
Oh, and avoiding the phone calls after you done hit it, and then you quit it because you was like, I didn't. Yeah, got what I wanted.
Because you just left. You walked over there, and I was like,
well, that's guys. Some of the guys. Most of these people out here just want to hit it and quit it, and some of them are looking for love and hoping they found love and end up being hurt because they thought they was in love, but they rushed it.
Okay. I joined the dating site.
Huh?
Huh?
So
I joined the dating site.
Oh yeah, she sure did. But people go online and everything because it's one, they're bored or lonely, or they're getting sick and tired of where they're at and they want to escape. So that's like a different world of reality, virtual reality.
Oh, okay. So how do you know when you're like, I want to try to get to know this person a little bit better?
Depends on the convo, and the chemistry. It's the conversation you have first to see if you have chemistry. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have no chemistry, you barely gonna have convo, and before you know it, fade away.
But what if? Okay, take us. Some Darlene said your husband talking facts. Yeah, girl. You see, don't look at his face. That was a lot of women's. Hi Donna. There was a lot of women's. I seen some of y'all. If y'all watching, seen your names, Facebook, all of that. I can go right over there and pick up my husband's phone and know the code and go all through there. I saw this man.
If we ain't going there.
Let me just go there just a little bit because I know I'm not the only one. Just a little bit. No. Just a couple of scenarios. Just a few.
How you go from a couple to a few?
Some.
No.
Y'all, let me tell y'all. So, if y'all haven't noticed, between the two of us, I'm the one that's on the internet the most.
I'll be over here. Watch some 1987, 85, 83, 79, 75 movies.
So when God blessed me with him, I was like, okay, this is different. This is out of my comfort zone. I said I was gonna do something different because I wanted different. I didn't want the same type of relationships and so forth and so on, right?
It gets boring. It gets boring, and you feel like you're going in a cycle.
And you end up with the wrong people. So the fact that I ended up in an abusive relationship, I didn't want the same thing. I wanted something different, right? So when I ended up in a relationship with him, and all my friends and family, they were following us, and they were following me. And so I was like posting pictures and so forth like that. So I asked him, I said, "Can I post a picture of you?" And what did you say to me?
Go ahead, sure.
And I was posting like so much of them, posting videos and stuff like that of him and I. And then I'd be like, "Well, why you not posting me?" Like that's how I was. Well, why you not posting me?
Because at that time I wasn't used to.
He didn't post no woman on this stuff. I scoped him out.
Like I said, I've never posted someone I cared about.
What did you? Okay. Listen,
I've never met any. I never met anyone where I would feel like, okay, this is it. I want to post this woman up. I want to show the world that I love this woman.
Okay.
And I've never done that ever in my life. When I dated somebody or really cared about somebody, just put them on my page. I never did. It never was me and somebody else on a page together hugging and kissing. It was never none of that.
Call me snooping because I Googled my husband. I went all the way down to his historical thing. I saw him posted up with some woman. You remember the woman? We ain't gonna go there, but I never met the woman. This is way years before my time, but because I was with my husband, I felt like that I'm the only one that should be with him, period. Irregardless of whatever relationships he had before me, I'm the only one, period. But I found a picture. I don't even know how I found it. I found a picture from years ago with him standing there looking like he was in 1970 or somewhere. I don't know where y'all was.
I don't even remember none of that.
This was way. I was. God wouldn't let me shake this man. So I was like, who is this man? Who is he? So I wanted to find out more about him. So even when I wasn't with him and we met, like I would literally go onto his page because he would post the most funniest stuff. And anytime that I was like in a bad mood or anything like that, he didn't know. Couple of times I almost liked it because
I had my own stalker. Didn't even know. How you like that?
It was. But anywho, I was posting pictures of him and I, and then I went through his phone, and I saw this woman talking about some don't be posting all your business up and such a blah blah blah. And I was like, huh? How's she gonna tell my man what not to post me up when I'm posting him up? And this is what I'm thinking in my head, y'all. But I dare not call him like that. Like I wouldn't say that. But I was like, I was upset. Like, how's she gonna tell you not to post me up? This before we got married. This before he even proposed to me. You understand? Because we were engaged for a year. Uh-huh. We was a whole year.
All this stuff happened even before we got engaged.
Yeah.
This was the beginning of stages.
Yeah, because I came with my stuff Clint.
And I procrastinated. I felt comfortable.
I came Clint. God told me my king was coming. And
I just felt comfortable with this woman. I got caught up in a moment of actually feeling her. And I procrastinated on completely cleaning
I saw so
out.
much
and by
stuff.
the time I was actually going to clean it, it just slapped me in the face.
Oh.
So that was like a hard lesson to learn. Like, if you ever get into a relationship, period, and you feeling this person, clean your closet out.
Please, y'all.
Wipe it. Because if you don't, you're going to be spending the rest of your life having trust issues with that person.
I'm going to tell you like this. When you meet someone and you feel like that's the person that you want to be with, you want to explore and get to know that person, when y'all first meet, either say what a man will tell you exactly what they want. They'll be like, "Oh, I just, I'm single. I just want to, just trying to meet people," and we as women be hearing, "Oh, I haven't met the right one yet." Well, I'm her, and we're changing his mind when he already said what he wanted because he already seeing other people. You know what I'm saying? So that's not something. That AC is cold, honey. I know you're wearing a jacket. What, can I have a jacket? I got a red one. In there, in the room. In the room. Just give me the blanket. See, I don't like you right now. I'll take the blanket. So my husband did not come with his stuff. Yeah, take it just I want to wear it just as a
There you go.
anywho. So my husband didn't come with his stuff like cleaned up. And so for I did. God told me that the man that God has for me was coming. And so I needed to clean up all my stuff. I cleaned up everything. My husband didn't clean up nothing.
I procrastinated. I was like,
so much.
I left a lot of stuff alone.
He was feeling sorry for these women.
I felt a lot of stuff. I just left a lot of stuff alone. When you get to a certain point in your life and you're like tired of everything, sometimes you just leave it alone.
Me, I didn't understand.
Then you go back
that.
later and then get rid of whatever you need to get rid of at some point in time. But I was feeling this woman so much, I didn't think about anything. I was just living for that moment.
And I'm like, on this end, he going with the flow of our relationship. But on this end, I'm seeing all these women, and I'm like, well, no, you trying to play all of us. That's what I'm thinking in my head. It was man. Y'all, look, state what you doing. If you just trying to meet people, then say that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to meet people. If all those that are subscribed to this channel, if you have any questions, put them in there so we can answer your questions as we go along. If you're not a subscriber, we can't see your questions or anything. You have to subscribe because we found out we have super chat. So that means that. Does that mean that the people that subscribe to the chat, they're super?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
We're super. So anywho, so so say what it is that you guys are looking for in that person. You know what I mean? Say what it is, how you doing it. So they on the same level, because this is how people get hurt in relationships. When you're not on the same level, you might miss out on somebody that could be the bomb for you, make a difference in your life.
That ever happened in your life?
Say that, honey.
I almost lost her because
I
didn't clean up my closet and do what I was supposed to do before entering a relationship. I was procrastinated and a little scared at the same time. I didn't want to lose her or saying, hey, blah, blah, blah. I just took a chance.
Several times in the beginning when we started talking, I was like, well, the big almost loss we'll share that with you guys. But like when we first started talking, we was trying to get to know each other. I was traveling. So I was driving tour buses. So my home was like an apartment. Come in, my suitcase, wash my clothes, pack up and get ready to go. So I could be on the road with maybe 7 days, 13 days, a whole month. I could be out there. So my life was spent traveling. One of the things that I kept to myself and how I would decipher who would be good for me, if a person did not find out what time I got to the city, what time I got to the hotel, where was I traveling at night, if they didn't show me concern, I was dumping people left and right that was interested in me. That's what I was doing. And guess who was doing the same thing? Wasn't trying to figure out where I was. Well, only when I'm in town. Oh, you out of town? When you come in town? And then I didn't hear from him until I was in town.
Hey, look. I was single. Okay.
So was I, but for some reason I couldn't do him like the other people and be like, I don't want to have nothing to do with you, until I couldn't take it no more. And I was like, I don't think this would work with us. So I think it's best
but
that
every
we
time
go.
me and her came, every time we met, we just couldn't stop holding each other, loving on each other.
We would just stand there, like if he came to see me, we would stand there at the door and hug each other like 15, 20 minutes, didn't say a word. Just hug each other. And if I felt like I needed to cry or whatever, I would just cry on the show. We just say one word, not one word. It was just like he could feel
just
me.
Open the door and she walked. I'm like, you know what time it is. Come give me a hug.
And that's how it was. But we did
it's
almost lose each other.
Yeah, it was just and And it's very rare that when you first meet somebody, your spirits will talk to each other.
Yeah.
How how you can just feel each other. Like, we didn't have to say each other. We didn't have to say nothing to each other. We just held each other because our spirits felt that.
Yeah. And then the time when we were like, okay, let's try to make this work. And then that was a time where we almost lost each other.
Hence the reason why you need to clean out your closet.
You have to clean out your closet because it could get misinterpreted in your relationship is going on. It could be so jacked up. And I did not think for 1 minute, I did not think that he would constantly knock on the door to try to get us right. I was like, I wouldn't answer the door,
hey, look,
no calls.
I was beating on that door like Fred Flintstone, but I wasn't yelling though.
No. Very gentleman. But I was like, if I'd have saw him, it was just like, oh my God, I would have melted and been like, okay. So I had to wait to give me time to see him. And I did. And oh my God. You remember that time when I started walking? And
Yep, I know that. Yep. And I walked right behind you, followed you. Yep, sure did.
You got on your knees on the streets.
Yeah, it was at the Denny's parking lot.
Yeah.
Yep, remember that.
Yeah, he had got on his knees. Like, look how handsome he is. I would have never thought that he would have
got on my knees.
Got outside. And there was remember the police officer? He was across the street at the alley, just like watching, like it was a soap opera.
He was probably eating his daughter. Boy, hey, he got on his knees, dog. He got on his knees, bro. Shit, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I don't know, but man.
It's so pure. He didn't come to us. He didn't
come and say, hey, what the problem is?
Nothing.
We got a problem over here?
Nothing. I guess he saw like
love.
Yeah, like my husband just like threw everything. And threw everything to the wind and was like, and then I'm standing there and I'm in tears. Y'all know how we women get. Like y'all, I was like, this is the most romantic thing. I'm not letting him see this. You hurt me. Don't melt. You hurt my feelings. Why did you do that to me? And I was like, putting my emotions like out there. Like I was like, I can't believe you. I'm so disappointed in you. I don't want to talk. I can't talk. I can't look at you. And I just start walking off. And you let me walk off.
Not too far though. Not too far.
And then he showed up at the house. And I was like, I'm just gonna hear what he had to say because I'm the type of person that I have to have a closure. See what? Okay, am I supposed to close this door? Am I supposed to find out? And I wanted to communicate with him, and so I was like, what did Cynthia Bell? Cynthia said, I prayed for a husband who wanted to be faithful, not to myself, but God as well. He loves the Lord. Now we ain't perfect, y'all. Don't paint no perfect picture of us because we share it.
We're gonna make some mistakes.
Yeah, we're gonna make some mistakes. We're human. So don't put us in no perfect category because we will break that box. We'll break it. Don't do that. Don't do that. But he has showed up at the house and I had started to see another person that was interested in me before he had came. Okay. So me being single, I've always been honest with people, right? So people thought I was married or in a relationship, and I'd be like, no. So with other people, I would tell them there's only one person that could come along in my life and shut this all down. It was him. There's only one person in my life that, because I had to think, because I went through everything and then I was learning how to love myself, and I was like asking myself these questions like, who mean the most to you? Who can just like take you away from everything? And I was like, first I was like, well, I don't have nobody in my life like that. I was like, I told everybody that there was only one person that can take me out of the game, and y'all, I'm telling you, I was like, when I found out what I had found out, and I was just so hurt about it. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. I didn't want to see him, and I started talking to other people so that I could see, like, well, it was the same people before he came. And well, before you said I want to be serious, I ain't gonna say before you came. Before you said before you took me on that drive.
Uh-huh.
So I had an engagement because I used to be Miss Glendale Plus America 2017. And I was getting ready for an engagement, and he was like, I would like to escort you.
And I still got the picture of you while you was trying to get ready.
Oh my God, he took the most ugliest picture of me while I was getting ready. Right then and there, I said, this man don't know how to take no photos. But he do. But I was like, he liked the natural, just the authentic.
Yeah, I don't like you. Hey, strike a pose. Hey, do that. No.
Yeah, because me, I'd be like.
And to me, that's pretending. But to capture that moment,
I hate that picture. But I love that picture. But anyway, so he was like, a couple of days before my engagement, he was like, I would like to escort you to your event. And I was like, what? Because he never took me anywhere. Like, this was our new thing. This was the first place. This was the first place.
Yep.
And I was like, you want to escort me? And he was like, yes. He was like, what are the colors that you're wearing? And I was like, well, I'm wearing such and such and such. And he was like, okay, I'll be there. And I was like, he is lying. He is not coming here. Oh my God, he's escorting me. And then when he contacted me, when he got off work, he was like, I'm on my way. I was like, God, is this real? Because I had dreamt about this man well before I met him.
Vice versa here.
Yeah. I literally dreamt. We literally dreamt about each other. We could tell each other the dreams that we had. And so I was like, oh my God, he is serious. Oh my God. So y'all know I was all excited, heart palpitating. I had to be. And so he came, I opened up the door, he sat, and I'm all right now.
Oh, you straight now?
Yeah, because the AC went off. And then so I opened up the door. I let him in. He sat on the couch while I finished prepping myself. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, he's gonna take me to this thing. Oh my God. I was trying not to show anything. Did you know that I was like that? I was calm, cool, and collective. And somebody said, I love this beautiful. Oh, thank you. So we got ready to go. When I got ready, he zipped. Oh my God, honey, do not find that picture, honey. That's embarrassment. I don't want that on here. I don't know who might. I don't want that on here.
No, I ain't gonna show them.
Okay, you can show me, but I don't want it to bring back memories. But so once I put it on my gown, because I was going to meet with
it's catching up.
I was going to meet with. Oh wait, I can show them those pictures. Okay. These are some of our love pictures. You see some of our love pictures. That's when we first got together. Okay, so anywho, so when I came out with my long gown and my heels on, he zipped the back of my dress up and put my necklace around me and put my earrings in my ear. And he escorted me to my event. And so when we went to meet up with the other queens to take pictures and everything like that, it wasn't what we thought it was going to be, but we were fine because we were with each other, and y'all know I was grinning from here to here. And you even managed to take pictures of all of us queens as we stood together. And so we left early. Well, we didn't leave too early, but we left enough time to enjoy, and then we left. We was like, okay, we're gonna get out of here. He was escorting me back home, but on the highway he passed my exit, and I was like,
I had to spill the beans. So I did. I spilled the beans on how I felt.
I was like, where is we going? What is going on here?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just enjoy the job.
And so to hear him speak, his voice to me would pierce my heart. Like, y'all know y'all ladies know what I'm talking about. And I was like, and at this time I was so shy, like I couldn't look at my husband straight. So we'd be in the car like this, he'd be driving, I'd be like,
I feel her looking at me sometimes too.
Yeah, I could not look at him for all the way up until after we got married. Or
yeah,
was
it was a little bit before that.
A little bit before we got married. That's how long that lasted, like for real. So because I wanted to feel every piece of love. I wanted to feel it all. You know what I mean? So he drove us. We driving on the highway. It's dark. I'm like, where is this man? Taylor's Debbie, sit back, be cool, sit up, sit back, no, get comfortable, sit up, Debbie. No, don't do. Oh my God, where is this? And then he started telling me, hi, Jennifer. She said, hello, my beautiful pastor. And he started telling me how much, honey, you say it. Can I just say this one part?
Just knock yourself out, honey.
Okay. He said, I could do life by myself, but I don't want to. And I want my queen.
Yep.
And so you can finish from there.
I told her that I can't wait to struggle to get out of bed to go to work.
Every morning, I did not know what he meant by that. Every morning, when he wakes up to get out of bed, he doesn't want to get out of bed.
Sure don't.
That has been happening every single day. Every day. Whether we have a disagreement or whatever. Every day. Like the words he said to me, like I was, and you did tell me that you had met somebody else. He told me he had met somebody else and he ended up in a relationship with this person or whatever. But I thought that was like it was long ago. I didn't even ask the timing or I didn't ask anything because I was like trying to like, Lord, is this man really saying all this to me? Yep. I love this man because even when we weren't together and we would talk, because we met at a grocery store. And then when we weren't together, I would tell people, I was like, why is he acting like that? I don't understand why he acted like we would not talk to each other. We weren't dating. And I was like, why is he acting like that? God, I don't know why your son acting like that, but he need to get this together. You need to do something with him. But we weren't even talking. But I just felt like this was my Marcus. This is my Marcus. Lisa says, hello, Debbie and everyone else. Everybody's speaking to everybody. And but when we had that conversation, I was like, I cried. I just cried. I cried. I was like, oh my God. Mm-hmm. That was the beginning of our beginning. That was it. It was the best feeling ever. Like, that's why I say when people meet each other and you're looking for a relationship and somebody else is looking for a relationship, y'all should start off in honesty, because if you don't, it's going to mess up y'all foundation of when y'all do end up together and you got to deal with all those lies, all those things. What you said, I remember, and such and blah, 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 and all of this stuff, it can mess up your trust factor. It can mess up your security. It can mess up just everything. So when y'all are blessed in a real, true relationship, like, enjoy every moment of it, especially in the beginning, because it's the most beautiful thing ever. Like, don't lose that.
Honey,
You trying to find it?
I made a mistake. I moved it to the archives and I don't even know what the hell that said. Sorry for my French.
Okay, we can find it later, honey, because I don't want them to see the picture. I had
Well,
rollers in my hair and I was curling my hair.
Forget it.
Like I don't want y'all
It's
to
all right.
see
It's
that.
probably
That was
gone.
my
It's
indiscretion
probably
trying to
gone
get
for
rid.
a reason. It's probably gone for a reason.
It's not gone. You know I keep every picture, every single. You know I got it. You know I got it. Y'all, I used to keep all my husband's messages. And probably do. Because, okay, so I wanted to write a book. So I wanted to write a book of my love story because I was writing the book. And everything that I went through with this man, I was trying to put it in the book. I just stopped writing, just stopped engaging in the book when all of this happened in April. A little bit before April. So we're waiting on something. I didn't share with you guys already what we're going through. We got a couple of more days to figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And so I just been having a lot on hold. But anywho, whatever questions that you guys have for us, please feel free to ask them. Those that have the super chats or are we doing this right? Because we just found out we got ads. So this is the first time we've been on since we found out we had ads. We didn't want to come on yesterday because I would have been too excited. Y'all saw me cry when we hit 1,000 people. Mm-hmm. Y'all saw me cry. I cried when we hit 500. So y'all know how sensitive I am with my heart on my sleeve. So I had to not come on yesterday because I would have been crying, boo-hooing, sniffing, snotting, everything. Anxious, and God say be anxious for nothing. So I didn't want to do that. I had to calm myself down. I'm like, oh my God. But I have been watching oh my God, look at that ad. Look at that ad. I've been watching the videos and just looking at the ads that is beautiful. But seriously, you said, are you all newlyweds? Please keep this same energy. We got married before we all went on punishment. Mm-hmm. Before that
Vic 19.
Yeah. So soon as we got married, everybody went on. We haven't even had a honeymoon. Nope. We were supposed to go to the Bahamas. We had a year to use it, so we lost it. Yeah. So we haven't had a honeymoon. So life has been a honeymoon for us. The ups, the downs, the ins, the out, the
roller coasters.
Yeah. So yeah, we know God will bless us with a. We didn't been out of state, but we haven't had that official that beautiful paradise type of place. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. So if you guys got more questions, we hear. Okay, now I talked a little bit about it. How did you know that you were ready to settle down? What got you there?
A single life can be good and it can be bad at the same time. Because you single, you get to do what you want. You get to date whoever you want, as many as you want.
Thank you, Gilda.
You get to date as many as you want, whoever you want. But then after a while, it starts getting tired and lonely, boring, stressful. And you just want to, be with one person.
But let me tell y'all this. My first meal, now I hadn't been cooking for a long time. Why is you looking like that? Okay. So listen, in my defense, okay, okay, look, in my defense, I travel. I told y'all I was traveling. My occupation consisted of me traveling. So when I would take myself out to eat, I go eat at any expensive restaurant I can. I don't care what language it was, what culture. I just, whatever I wanted, that's what I had a taste for. You understand? I had the money. I just take myself, go buy me a nice little meal, Gucci, copacetic guy, go home, or I order whatever. So I call myself trying to get back in the swing of cooking. And so I thought it looked good to me. So I was like, and me, I got a habit of am not tasting my food when I cook. I season. I don't even taste the seasoning. I don't do any of that. I just be cooking. Every once in a while I'll taste the food, but most of the time I don't taste anything. I'm cooking, do my seasoning, make sure whatever. But I did not do any of that this time. I hadn't cooked in a long. Why is you looking like that? I hadn't cooked in a long time, and so I made him a plate, thinking I was all of that and then some. And what was the first question you asked me when you taste my food?
You got some you got some cereal? I asked her for some cereal. I was like, that was the most nicest thing I can ever say or ask at that time. Like,
he asked me if I had some cereal.
You got some cereal?
You want some cereal now, honey?
Oh. And here's the thing too.
I can slay in the kitchen now because I got plenty of practice at it. So I get down.
But it's love is
Honey, Lisa said, "Can hubby cook?"
Yeah, I cook, but I like her cooking.
Ask him how many times has he cooked for me since we've been.
I barely cook.
My head itch.
Here you.
I have a cough, honey. I need some water.
No, I cook more than that. Maybe 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
But it's.
Name the meals.
Chicken Alfredo. The other stuff I made with the lettuce on the bottom and then everything else on top. Breakfast.
Stop there. Man, it's just one.
You
what?
Know what? I can't cook, y'all. I know how to cook, but it's just when you get.
He don't want no cereal now, though, do he?
So she cooks from the soul now. She doesn't.
I cook. I do. I cook from the soul.
She doesn't cook like, oh my God. Okay, I hope I'm making this right. But love is a beautiful thing because you're cooking with love and you're cooking from your soul, your heart.
I can tell y'all right now, my grown kids is probably like, Mama, why didn't you cook like that when we was little kids? I literally get in this kitchen and I slay in this kitchen. I'm literally cooking with love. I enjoy cooking for this man. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm in there. I'm sauteing onions and bell peppers and
It's called love, baby.
I'm love cooking, like in a separate pot, slaying.
Because I had some of her angry cooking. Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell when somebody cook with love. You can tell when they cook angry, because when they cook angry, it's like dry, a little burned, or not all the way done, and it's like here.
But okay. So when I prepared my husband's lunch, his sandwiches is about this big.
Oh, we going there. We about to go there.
Ladies, listen to me. Listen, ladies, listen. When I prepare my husband's sandwich, every time his sandwich is about this big.
It's a lavish sandwich.
That's what he called it, a lavish sandwich. Let him upset me. One time I had made him 2 pieces of bread, lettuce, and a piece of paper in there, and then packed it up and gave it to him for lunch. And
she gave me an FU sandwich. That's what it was. An FU sandwich. Oh,
wait a minute.
You gonna make me mad? You gonna make me mad?
Wait a minute. What'd you do? You bit in it. What?
That's what I did to him.
And did because I was like, First it started off like this. This is how he could tell when I'm upset. Okay, so I make him a lavish sandwich, but I wouldn't cut it. So I either cut it in halves, or triangles. Okay, so if I didn't cut the sandwich, that's when he knew that I was upset.
Or if you took a bite.
No, that was the next step. So the next step was after he found out, he caught like, okay, my baby upset. She did not cut my sandwich.
But she really got me. She really got me because we both were so angry, and I didn't know how short of a time it took her to make that sandwich. I was like, next time I'm gonna start wearing them like something.
This how he got. So this, he could tell that I was upset if I didn't cut the sandwich. So then he got to the point to where he would take the bowl, look up and see if it was cut. Because when he get to work, he was like, I had to cut my own sandwich. I'm like, oh, you are so spoiled.
And so are you.
Okay, but still. I was like, what? He was like, I had to cut my own sandwich.
I'm spoiled like that.
It's so, wait a minute. Look, you said, Lisa said, all love over here. Oh, somebody said, Lisa said, he bit into it and got a big, okay. And girl. So then he found out that's how he could tell when I was upset because I didn't cut the thing. So I said, okay. So what he did was I cut it. He saw me cut it. I cut it. I bit it. And then when he went to work, he saw I had bit the sandwich.
I was like, what? Did she just? She did.
And did. And then after that, the next time, I cut it in half. So I gave him the half a sandwich and I kept the other half.
I was hungry that day. I worked hard. Burn all them calories. Burn them quick, y'all.
But now I graduated now. Even if I'm upset, I still cut a sandwich.
Yeah, but
he may not have like some of the ingredients that I normally put in there. You made my
sandwich like super light. Cheese, lettuce.
Yeah.
Bread.
Cheese, lettuce, meat, and bread.
There wasn't no meat in there at that time.
Well, are you talking about the one with the letter in it?
Yeah.
The one where I said I'm mad at you?
I didn't read that letter. That one bite was enough for me. That was it. I was like,
okay. Wait, no, I made you the sandwich I made you meat, cheese, and lettuce, and then closed it up. I made you a dry sandwich.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing, y'all. Why we're both spoiled. I don't have a type of husband that when he gets upset, he grab the keys and run out the door and be gone for hours. I don't have that type of husband. I'd never even known what this type of husband was until God blessed me with it. So if you want different, you have to do different. He has not ever, since we've been together, jumped in a car, sped off to go somewhere else. Not ever.
Nope.
Not ever.
Catch me in the living room on the couch. That's where I be at.
And I get upset about that he's in the living room on the couch.
She needs a timeout.
I don't be wanting a timeout.
But sometimes
because I don't need one.
Time.
I don't need a timeout. Wait, is this the correct to the thing? Because it's going. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. You're stepping on it.
I'm not on it.
I'm not on it. Well, something's on it.
Oh, it was on that Alexa thing. So there it is. So there's just certain things. There's certain things that we as a couple that we changed in our own lives to be better for us. So
you have to want to change.
You have to want to change.
Make the change and do something different about it, because if not, it's going to be a repeated cycle, and you got to break that. Because
you study treating the person that you're getting with like you did the last person, and the person before that, and the person before that, and the person before that. It's a cycle. And so you have to stop and be like, wait. What am I doing wrong? How am I messing this up? And then you have to figure out within yourself what you got to do it better. And then little did I know, I was like, I remember one time, y'all, that we was going through it. We was upset at each other, and we got in the car, and he was like, I'm taking you back home. You because it wasn't I wasn't gonna be able to take him to work. I said, nope, I'm not getting out of the car.
And what I do, keep driving because I didn't want to be late.
He didn't know you did. He did a whole turn. Like, nope, I'm turning back around. We turned the car around, and then he was headed back to the house. And I was like, I don't know what you're doing. Did you leave something at home? He's like, nope, I'm taking you back. I'm not getting out of the car. I'm sitting right here.
And did.
And did. And then he turned the car around. Luckily, it was early in the morning. Like, there was no traffic or anything.
Yeah, I did
like
a couple
that.
of donuts.
Yeah, he did a donut, but two. But yeah, you got to be willing to work out your relationships like that. You got to be willing to work at it and work hard at it. So do you guys have any other questions for us? Because we've been on here an hour, and we're going to be off of here pretty soon because we got to catch up with this movie. What is the movie?
Oh, it ain't no movie. It's just a show. Just a show. I'm catching up with my shows.
Wait, what year is this show you're talking about? Because you be watching 1592.
It's this year.
Okay.
This year.
Y'all, I said, honey, did the previous ladies that you was with, did they knew that you watch all these old movies?
No. Nope, and nope.
Honey, name the oldest movie you can say. Wait a minute. No. We can't even go that far back. On your day off, what movie did you watch?
Yesterday?
Probably yesterday, honey. You watched 1953 movies.
Oh, it was I think it was Paul's. The Paul's. Pulse.
No,
yeah.
that's a.
That was what I was watching yesterday.
Was it with Fred Astaire? Who was you watching?
No, it was some dang old kid and the guy.
The guy.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It was about a family. It was a family.
Okay, yeah. What's your favorite movie, honey?
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
Scarface.
Okay, I thought it was Knight Rider.
No, that's my favorite show to watch.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. So Knight Rider, think of any movie during that time and then older. That's what my husband loves. I said, none of these people knew this. And when he gets upset, he has a whole accent that changes. None of them knew this. I was like, y'all, I captured that it like I went to his job and I told him that I played a prank and it's in the videos. I said, honey, I got kidnapped.
Yeah, my Sicilian accent came out.
I said, so in real time, the neighbors were down the way. They were moving. And so I said, I went to go dump the trash and I found out who the neighbor was. And it was somebody I used to be with. So they recognized me from my booty because my butt big.
I went livid. I didn't know it was a joke. My Sicilian accent came out. And yeah. I got frustrated.
Y'all have to watch that video. I'm telling y'all right now, I love pranking this man. I made a vow. I said, God bless me, whoever God blessed me with. You understand? My king. And then I found out it was my husband. I said, I vow to prank him to the day I die. And do. Okay, that was a part of my wedding vows. He didn't know it. I said it in silence.
Oh, while you were saying I do? Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, y'all know I about fainted when I said I do to my husband. He was putting the ring on my finger. It was during the time he was putting the ring on my finger. Mm-hmm. And everybody like had to catch the best man and then Sean. Yeah, Lavelle and Sean saw me getting ready to pass out. My wedding dress, I never wore a wedding dress before, so this was my first time wearing a wedding dress. My husband actually took me to go and look at wedding dresses for the very first time. Never in my life have I ever worn a wedding dress. Never in my life have I ever tried on. So I tried on every wedding dress there that I could fit. And I cried and everything. But my daughter took me back after that so that I could pick out the wedding dress that I really wanted. So he didn't know until he saw me there. But I had the corset one. So I had a corset.
She had a double corset.
Yeah, I had the corset bra, the whole thing. And that was tight on me. And then I had the corset that they had to pull and tie and then pull and all of that. And then the guy at the place where we had the wedding was stressing me out. And then I about fainted. They had to get a chair, and it's all on video.
Yep.
It's all on video. My husband, he was putting the ring on. Y'all, I promise y'all, he did not let go of this hand nor the ring that he was putting up. When I went down, he went down on one knee. He was still holding his hand like, I am not letting this go. He was still doing that. And it turned out to be so beautiful. And our granddaughter was the flower girl. And to this day, she just thinks she is the princess. She is the princess. I was so glad we was able to show her what real love looked like. Like one time she was in the car with us, right? She was in the car and we was holding hands. Is that when she said,
what are you guys doing?
What are we doing? Yeah. Y'all better recognize that these babies are watching y'all. I'm not lying. They're watching y'all. And we was like, we're holding hands. She said, why?
Because that's what people in love do.
So every time she comes around us, she looks at us, and she just thanked me like the other day. Like she was like, Granny, I said, yes, baby. She said, thank you for letting me be in your wedding. Like that's in her head now. That's in her heart. It's in her spirit. Like she got to see the whole thing. And in the wedding pictures, you could see her just standing there looking at me like this. She was just looking.
That's on our page.
Yeah, and you can't tell her nothing about her Grandpa Marcus. Nothing. You can't say she didn't see what love looks like to her from us. Because love is so uniquely designed within all of us, whoever we get with, how we get with them. It is so uniquely designed. Let's see, how do I say her name? Shardaley? Is it Shardaley?
Yeah.
Shardaley
or Shardaley? Shardaley. Jacob.
She said, congratulations to you both, Queen and King. Amen. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Those that are looking for love on here, that's a part of this. We hope that God find y'all unique mate. This is what I did. Don't go for what's got your name on it, because if it has your name on it, they're not going to leave you. They're going to be there with you through the thick and thin, through the sick, because a lot of people think that they get with a person, but they're not thinking like, well, what if I get sick? Is that person still going to be there with me?
When you see her, you see me. When you see me, you see her.
And in that order. Like somebody came on here the other day. Why are you telling your husband? I tell my husband everything. Everything. If you don't want my husband, don't tell me. We married. We got married as one. This is who I talk to. This is who I spend my time with. This is who I live with. This is who I'm a part of. Mm-hmm. I'm on his medical. The first time, y'all want to know the first thing my husband set in my hands when we came together? Over there. Y'all want to know what he set in my hands when we first got together? This was my husband set in my hand when we first got together. We was not married. He gave me the keys to the car. You hear me? I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? I didn't even know what this was. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, what do I do with this? Like, and he was like, that I drive his, you got that. I drive his car more than he do.
And boy, does it got miles. Woo!
I bump his car more than he do. He got, what you got in the trunk, honey?
A little something.
What you got in the trunk?
A little something. You know, a little woofer. You know, the boom. You know, something.
And y'all, when I was a little kid, a little girl, my dad, may he continue to rest in heaven, used to say that I had a tape deck. My brother said I had 2 tapes. I remember he brought it to my attention like last month or something. I used to dub music on tape. That's how old I am. I'm not telling my age, but I used to always dub music, right? What you gonna do? Guess who I married? And then I was a radio personality, right? So guess who I married? An ex-DJ. So let me tell y'all, when my husband would play music, the music that he would play, I would be like, I was like, oh my God, instrumentals.
Unique mixes.
Oh my God. Y'all know how y'all be. Okay, so a lot of this music out here is really like the words that they say, how they degrade women and stuff like that. I like the beat because I always, when you turn the music on, you like, oh, that's tight. You think it's the word. It's not the words. It's the beat. It's the beat. Take the words from the beat. I guarantee y'all gonna be just like me. Windows down, amp all the way up.
You mean volume all the way up?
Whatever it is, I blew one of them. I remember because you had to get.
When I drive, I barely bought my stuff because I like talking to my wife. You know, when I'm there, it be down. When I leave, it be up.
I turn the car on before I go out to the car, okay? And my favorite songs that when I'm finna bounce out.
Boy, stop. You ain't no DJ.
Big boy. He got the instrument, big boy. Big boy. The beat on that instrumental, oh my God. I turn it all the way up and then I back out and do my thing. I didn't have people, and I told my husband, I didn't have people chase me down. I didn't have people honk at me, try to get my attention, trying to flirt with me. I'm like, when I'm driving in that seat, I'm like, I'm not listening to y'all, none of y'all. I'm sitting where my king sits. I'm vibing out. They literally got to pull up alongside of me and be honking horn. One time there was a van full of guys and they literally chased me down the street onto the highway. I got them L's, baby. I got them CDLs. I ain't playing. I ain't just no driver's license type of person. I got them L's. I could get behind a bus and whoop that thing. So I was like, oh, y'all want to follow me on the highway? He got sports.
So that's what you be doing when I'm at work, huh?
No, huh?
You be bobbing and weaving and bobbing.
Honey, what?
Skirt.
Honey, no, I drive like a librarian in this piece.
Get out of here. What you talking about? Get out of here.
Wait, let's see. Lisa says, such a blessing. I did. We said her name right. Okay. You said my name. Oh, boom. It's just the way it sounds. And you're welcome, guys. Thank you. Cynthia, welcome, Cynthia. She said, I asked myself, what if
I got sick. He said, when I fall, he would say, I got you.
That I got you.
Uh-huh.
You said, I asked myself, what if you should get sick? And then you say, you fall and you say, I got you. Yes. That's what you want in a relationship.
Yep.
Let me tell y'all something else. If I got to walk down the stairs, I don't care if me and my husband had a disagreement. He is literally holding my hand, walking one step one step at a time with me.
Fighting and walking down one step at a time.
I'd be like, I'm not holding your hand. Be like, he grabbed my purse, put it all around.
You ever seen that one scene with Kevin Hart? You tell him.
He grabbed my purse, he put it around him, he grabbed my hand, and he walked me down, and we fussing all the way down to the car. And then he opens up the car door, he lets me in. I'll be like, thank you. And then he gets in there.
The door.
He gets on the other side, and we go right back to our disagreement or whatever we had going on. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'll tell y'all right now, like, it is like the funniest thing ever, but that's who we are. Like, literally, that's who we are. Like, that's what you want. And then when a lot of times when people see people in the cars and stuff, what they don't know is that this is what goes on in the car. Give me a hand, honey. You might see couples sitting like this, but you don't see this part. Like, every time we get in the car, this is how we are.
I like to extend this finger out, this hand out sometimes just like this and get grip on the thigh. That's what I do.
Yeah, because this is sitting on my leg. And then, like, if I see something like a car going wrong or whatever, I'm squeezing like this. If I feel like something around us.
Yo, the first time she did that, I was like, what you checking for? You all right?
Yeah.
You got medicine you're supposed to be taking?
You did that? You played me?
I ain't played you.
You played me.
My first thought was like, why is she jumping like that?
Because I'm squeezing this hand like look at that. Because I got CDL, so we study to be a driver. I can see things like normal drivers. This is what you guys do as normal drivers. You guys look a couple of check me out. If you don't think this is true, when you get in your car tomorrow, watch and see didn't I just break you down to how it is that you are. A normal driver only looks at a couple of cars ahead of them. That's it. A CDL driver, we look far beyond. We could see the next highway that's going over the thing to see if that highway is slow. So I'm telling him, honey, don't take that highway. The highway is slow. He's like, nah. When he first started, he was like, I'm gonna take that. I say, honey, don't take that highway because I could see it. Because I'm looking. We got to get the big picture. You know what I'm saying? As a driver, CDL driver. And then he learned, I'm going to listen to her. Now I have your vision, honey. Like looking beyond. Like when y'all get in the car, y'all look close. Y'all just be looking at what's ahead of y'all. Like maybe a few cars up and a few cars to the side and a few cars to the back. I'm making sure ain't nobody follow me. So my eye vision, I'm looking out the rear view mirror. The rear view mirror is the mirror which mirror? I'm looking out this mirror, these two mirrors. I'm looking all the way ahead. So I'm looking maybe like a mile and a half ahead of me. That's how my vision is. That's how I'm taught. You said I have M's is a illness that there is no cure for. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she has
what's M's?
No, MS.
MS. I'm sorry, Cynthia. And there's no cure for it at all. So how do you? I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. That we're gonna keep you up in prayer. Everybody, just when y'all just say a special prayer for Cynthia, just call out her name and just say we just pray healing over you. She said, wait, what's it? Shardaley. I know that's right. Help your wife down those stairs. You two are hilarious. You ain't seen nothing yet. We trying to ease us into y'all. Like y'all should see us like when we literally by ourselves, like we're a character just all by ourselves. So seriously, we're trying to, you're welcome, Cynthia. We all hope you feel better. Well, it eases since there's no cure that is easy for you. We hope to get easier for you. But yeah, so and that part. So y'all don't notice the couples that are holding hands and stuff like that. A lot of y'all be like, oh, he's so fine. Look at him.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you one thing. See, some of us lost our old schoolness. When y'all eating or spending time with each other, this right here.
Oh.
Yeah, don't be on that phone while you eating. That time is supposed to be um looking at how beautiful each other looks and having a conversation instead of and
I should post a picture of when we went on our first date, how you was into your phone like that.
that, like I said.
But
But
then we grew together,
yeah,
and then we was
you learn a lot when you're
yeah.
with each other. You learn things that
So if
you learn
we're
things that
eating now, we're
you
taking
didn't know
pictures.
you can do. Yeah.
And it gives you an opportunity because a lot of other people be looking at y'all and they be like when we go out to eat, and as y'all can see, we match a lot. So when we go out to eat, people be curious about us, and we get a lot of older couples that sit down and have conversations with us.
I know y'all being married.
Yeah, and they have questions.
Y'all are sitting up here chilling and looking like y'all been married for like 20 years, 10 years.
Yeah. It's just that when God bless you with that person, you just automatically gel together. That's probably what you guys see. Like we automatically like, but then we took our time too.
Yeah, there's no you can't rush love. I mean, you can
because we was married, we were engaged a year. We courted, dated, all that stuff, and then we was engaged for a year, and then we got married.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's no rush in love. I mean, yeah, you can love somebody but not be in love, and you can think you love that person because of how you feeling at that moment. But if it's not real love, that's something you don't really need to be with. Not unless you like wasting time.
You know what I did that he don't know what I did? Okay, so just between you and I. So when I was talking to him on the phone, when he would call me, I like had questions about him. So I was like wondering if he could be the right person for me. And so I used to write down on a piece of paper, and I used to write every question that I wanted to ask. Because I know an author that wrote a book, and it's called what's the name of his book? Something dating. Man, that's what I should do with you guys sometimes, is read books on here that will help y'all through. Because man, but anyway, I interviewed these authors on my radio show. But so I started writing down questions that I wanted to ask him that I probably would forget, because remember I told y'all I was shy around him a lot.
Plus, before we met and everything, she did get abused and everything, so her memory is kind of shot a little bit.
It's getting a whole lot better.
That she remembers, certain things she don't. But healing takes a long time, and with the right person and the right, and love, a whole lot of love, TLC, it could get better.
And it is, because like for Facebook, I was trying to do the whole articles and stuff. I'm still having a harder time with that. Like that's the only thing I got to do is figure out how to do the third step, and then we're in there. We're monetized on Facebook, but we're not monetized because it's just one step I can't do. Now, before I went through the abuse, I created a whole website and everything. I can't even tell y'all how frustrating that is to me, right? And it's one step I cannot do. I cannot do it. Like I need somebody to sit down with me and be like for real. But anyway, when my husband, he wasn't my husband at the time, would call me, every time he would call me, from the list of questions that I had, I would ask him the question. He didn't know that was part of my list. Like I just would like, especially listen, this is the most, y'all, I know I'm not the only one. When my husband's name used to pop up in the text, and his name would pop up, and oh my God, my heart be palpitating, and I'll be like, oh my God, he's texting me. Oh my God, he's texting me. Oh my God. Yes. I've been in the house by myself, but this is how it was. I was like, oh my God. Hi, how are you? You know when you get that text from that person, that was him. Like I was like, oh. Now he want to video chat me all the time, but it's still the Texas that does it for me. Like to this day. Just so you know. Text. It's still the Texas to this day, y'all. When I see my husband's name pop up, it's like I still got that. So the moral of that story is write down the questions and concerns that you might have so you don't make the same mistake in previous relationships that you used to have to what you have now. So what you're looking for, if you're single, hold on, honey. If you're single, write down everything you want in a relationship. Stop looking at relationships and then be like, oh, I want that man because he treat her like that. No,
write it down so it can manifest.
Yeah, write down the quality that you see in that relationship. Oh, I like the way this couple. Woo, 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 woo. I would love to have that because you want it to be uniquely yours. So there's some things that you like in your relationship that we don't do in our relationship that you want to have. So write down what you want and what you're looking for. If you can't get it all, at least you can get some of it. You know what I'm saying? And then in the meantime, when you do get in a relationship, you can like kind of be like, tell that person like, this is what I like. And maybe they can give that to you. Okay, let's see. Multiple sclerosis. That's what Shardaley said that Cynthia has. Thank you. She said, I think I'll be praying for you. No, she said, I think. Multiple sclerosis, I think. She said, I'll be praying for you, Cynthia. Feel better in the name of Jesus. Amen. There it is. She said, if y'all don't mind me asking, how old are you guys? Well, I'm glad you asked. Thank you so much. I myself am 301. Tell them how old you are, honey. We don't like to tell our ages. Or just let us say we look younger than what we are. Does that make sense?
And we make it look good.
Yeah. 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 But I told everybody, like, I'm 301, and is last year I was 300.
I don't know where she get this from.
I got it from Big Boy and Outcast. Ain't they 300? I love Big Boy, honey. I love Big Boy. And it got 3,000. 3,000. Hi, Margaret. Welcome. Margaret says, I love the love that the two of you share. Oh, thank you. Thank you. They ain't nobody but God. We can't take no credit. We just only human. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. So we just it's just the two of us. So we know what we want, what we like, what we don't like. And we be telling each other too. And he'd be like, I ain't going nowhere. I'd be like, in my mind, y'all know when y'all get in relationships and stuff, y'all be you make the other person upset, and you be like, so is this it? Is we over? Like, no. Margaret said, you're most welcome. Aww. It's so nice. Okay, so we don't know how this super chat thing works. We really don't. We never had super chats before. So we want to thank you guys often. This is what we're going to do. For those that subscribe to the channel and have the super chats and everything, we're going to start doing things differently than with everybody else that just come on and just visit us. They could see us, but we're vibing with you guys. Does it make sense? So there's going to be things that we're going to be giving away to you guys and doing with you guys. And when we close out, we'll go back and read people's comment or whatever, but we won't be reading their comments unless they are a part of all of us of what we're doing. And one of the things that I stated before earlier on here is a young lady messaged me and she was saying that we need to do a Zoom or something like that where we're talking to single people. So we wanted to come to you guys first and say, hey, are there any single people in here? We at least need about three women's and 3 males. And then we can, or either two women's, 2 males, and then we all are on a panel to where you can, explain to us about the dating and we can talk on live where people can see it. The next we'll bring in some married couples and we all talk and stuff like that, and where people can see it because they could use each one of our advice in whatever area that they in. Does that make sense? So I was very thankful that young lady shot that over to me. I was like, you know what? That sounds like something I would love to do because I love interviewing people anyway. That's my forte. Like, I'm from radio. So I love interviewing people. So 9/11, how come I keep seeing my dad is 9/11? No, it just turned to 8. It was 9/11 up there. That's all I keep seeing is 9/11, 9/11. My dad actually was buried 9/11. But every time I see 9/11, I always say, I love you, Daddy. Okay. Well, we is out of here. If you guys don't have any more questions for us, and do you guys have any other questions for us? And then we're going to be out. We'll take maybe 1 or 2 more questions. Let us all look at the super chat. Okay, well, we thank you guys. Oh, Margaret says, have a blessed night. Okay, everybody, let us all have a good night. Let us all, whatever we did today that we messed up on, let us forgive ourselves and get out there and have a better day tomorrow. Let us be great because that is who we are, and in that order, and is, okay? And is. I believe the next time we do this, y'all, we're going to have some stuff to give away to you guys, okay? We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for thinking of us because y'all could be anywhere doing anything. All I can say to you guys right here, strap your seatbelts on, pull that thing back, and get ready for the roller coaster ride, all right? We love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. We is out. Okay, she said she dying laughing. She said, no, I'm dying laughing. How did you know you'd say that? How did you know you say that? How did on my 301 and is. All right, we love you guys. We out of here. We're going to go watch a movie. Honey, you ready?
Yep.
Good night, everybody.